Hi, Majo, John Madden in my camper van. It's the end of the day. It's something like 11 o'clock at night, maybe 10, I'm not sure. And it's, excuse me for the belches, it's been such a spectacular day. Unbelievable how much happened in one day, and I've caught some of it on video. But maybe I'm compulsive, but I just feel like a lot got dropped. A lot got dropped because I kept running out of memory in my camera. I do that because I've got so many videos in there. So videos would just cut off midstream, and then I'd end up with either no battery, because I was running out of battery life, or no memory in the camera. So infrastructure, my own personal infrastructure. So I'm going to double back to some of it. In one of the videos that I think is not up yet, I talked about things getting quiet, and I talked about the experience I had in Asheville, where I woke up one morning and my brain didn't wake up, and everything was quiet. And that was long before I woke up. 4 years ago, I had an experience where I woke up and everything got super quiet. And I did describe that. And I did describe another one I had in Port Isabel, Texas, where everything went super quiet. No audio from my brain, just in the moment, absolutely quiet. I did not get around, I said that in the Blue Ridge Mountains, my first year on the road, it was awfully quiet. I didn't describe that I'm a cigarette smoker, and it was so quiet on the mountain I was on my first month, 2 months out there, that I developed this theory that the first drag of a cigarette would anesthetize my brain so that English words could not form. But really what was happening is that cigarettes just ground me so completely that words go away. I just get boom in the moment, boom like that. And that's true. That's part of why I stay hooked on cigarettes, because I'm an expansive guy and I tend to be speedy and my brain tends to run. But 3 drags of a cigarette does, I would brag and say, what the Buddhists get from 30 years on the cushion, I get from 3 drags of a cigarette. It's also from a whole life that included incredible suffering from 30 years and then getting released from it. But learning to be so in the moment, so in the moment. And it happened today. I had that experience today, that when I walked through that long path through the natural space, the back way to Las Trancas, where it's so beautiful and so natural and cows grazing and stuff, I just went quiet, and it lasted for hours, where I would notice, wow, nothing's going on in my brain. I'm just here. I'm not judging anything. I'm just like naming. Just would name. Oh, chubby. But it didn't mean anything. It wasn't a judge. It wasn't really a judgment. There was no good or bad, no up or down. It was just, boom. That's what I'm noticing. And no more chatter. There was no more chatter. And that went on for a long time. The whole walk downtown to Las Trancas. Another thing that I didn't do enough with was I did a short video about the young woman at Coppell, where we had a very snagged relationship, and recently it got better again. But she's still real shy, and she's still got real solid boundaries. And my last message, WhatsApp message to her had been, oh, okay, so it wasn't the other day that you weren't happy to see me. You were just, it's retail. It was the day before Christmas, when you were under enormous stress. So that's why I went away hurt, because it didn't seem like you were happy to see me. But you responded and said, no, it was just a crazy day. So should I try again? She didn't respond to that. So that really meant, no, I'm done. Because I am vulnerable, and I do feel like you violated my boundaries by trying to make our business relationship into a friend relationship. So she didn't follow up, and I knew that meant drop it. Drop it. Don't try to go around to her cashier's face. Nothing. Well, I walked in there today, and she was running the front cashier, which she never does. And boom, there she was. And it took my breath away. And I didn't want anything to happen. I didn't want to try to do anything. I didn't want to try to have a conversation. I just wanted to look at her, and I said, well, mucho gusto. So good to see you.